And good morning, each and every one of you. Welcome to today's, 6-minute daily. And this is going to be closer to 6 minutes than it is to an hour. So just be prepared. Since it's Thursday, we're going to head right on over to Morning Magic. That's right. Over on That Park Place Live immediately following this show. I'm very excited to say that show should be wonderful and complete. Vash has everything ready to go, and I'm excited. So I'll be watching from afar. I will say this, it's great to see Penny and Just a Dutchie and Snortopoopas Burr and Miss Pick Cafe and Crazy White Boy and Gollum and Tom and Cat Slave and Gollum. I think I already said Gollum. But yeah, good to see you all. I hope everybody's doing well. Those of you on the green machine, thank you for your support over there. For those of you on the tube side, it's nice to see you. And if you're on X and you're just going, what is this? Well, this is a daily, weekday show that covers the news and entertainment that happened recently, if not even today. This is kind of the entertainment version of my political show, which is on Tuesdays. You should be watching. Thanks for your attention to this matter, the podcast, which I actually may make a channel out of. We'll see. But it's good to see you all. And I just want to say, right at the very opening buzzer, right at the time we opened the gate, Tony Piacente, who I hope is here right now, gifted 5 CultureCasino memberships. Tony is in a bad area, so maybe he's here, maybe he's not here, but we are grateful to him. So if you just got one of those gifties, then you know what? Send him a message. Say thanks. Anyway, Karadwin is out there. As I said, Just a Dutchie. Juliet, the mod from Beyond. Well, at least in the Europe area. With that wonderful British flair. It's great to see you out there. Lots of people got those memberships, so that's fantastic. We got lots of other things happening across platform. It's amazing. Want to say thank you again to Tom, otherwise known as Magda TJ Phi. Why? Because he's a moderator, one of the primary moderators, along with Dr. Jill and a few others on the Discord. That's right, we have a Discord. You can check that out if you so choose. And I'm going to follow in Drunk 3PO's steps and maybe make a free version of the Patreon in addition to the Patreon, which I'm going to start. We got a lot to do and a lot to get through today. 17 stories in all. I am super stoked about getting to all of them. We're just 30 seconds away now. 11 Alpha. Cliffhanger. Slow news day? Yeah. Last night when I went to go look for something that I could talk about, none of the political news of the day happened. By the way, great political news. They revised up again the last economic quarter to 3.8% from 3.3%. That's amazing. Yeah, they just don't want to tell you the good news, but I will. All right, friends, let's get ready to go. Once again, thank you, Tony Piacente. 6 minutes starts now, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. We have 17 stories in all, as usual, and we also have very bad movies. Well, I don't know that it's a bad movie. It's just a discount movie. You see, Cliffhanger got made because somebody had money. They wanted to invest in a movie. They wanted to put their name on a movie. So the reboot, which features Pierce Brosnan and this chick, because it's female-centered, is going to be distributed by Roe K. That's a new buyer, at least to me. It's the biggest deal they've made to date, and somehow they're going to be able to chase this into over 3,000 theaters, being unheard of. That just speaks to the power of the lack of films these days and the lack of power in Hollywood. I know it seems odd, but hey, Girl Boss, Cliffhanger, reboot. And it's a reboot. So they're going to try to undermine the original film. How action-oriented do you think this is? I don't know. But I do know this. Sinclair and Nexstar, they're going to keep blacking out Jimmy Kimmel as long as they can. Disney's getting sued for taking him off the air in the first place, despite the fact that the investors don't seem to understand that nobody was watching him. 1.1 million people, that's not a lot. And even though in his return, which everybody knew there was going to be a bump, he magically reported a 4 times gain in total viewership, it's not really all that accurate. And we'll have to see after the averages shake out exactly where he is. All I know is that with 25% of the country still not seeing him, the advertisers can't be happy. So let's see what happens. We've got, Disney hit with that legal salvo from shareholders. Who do you think those are? Those are going to be the institutions, right? Because BlackRock's like, how dare you? How dare you? How very dare you? Yeah. Kimmel's not a good guy. He's not good for ratings, and he's not good for the network. So I think Pro's right. We're going to see a lot of him on Hulu. We may see a lot of ABC on Hulu because there's actual investment houses out there that think Disney should pull it completely as a network. That would be interesting. We've got Laura Offer passing away. She was a filmmaker, lots and lots of documentaries, gone too young at the age of 41. We got Kimmel Live returning to that 6.3 million viewers. That's the most watched regular episode ever for him. See, they don't really specify, do they? But I specify and say thank you to Ruby Who for gifting a Culture Casino membership. Anyway, I'm not really excited by this, and they lost as many viewers as they gained because they're only temporary. Only temporary. But Disney is sued after enforcing rights to Mickey Mouse in a public domain case. This is interesting. It's actually a bunch of lawyers that are suing them. This is in the public domain. They should be able to use it freely, and they have been. We're gonna get to see some clarification on what rights Disney actually has to the use of Mickey Mouse. South Park puts Brendan Carr in hospital in the episode most recently, afraid he may lose his freedom of speech, which is funny because it reinforces something that's blatantly untrue. The administration wasn't the one that silenced Jimmy Kimmel. That's pretty dumb. Should know better. Jeopardy did even better than Jimmy Kimmel in its opening salvo. Viewers, 7.5 million to start with. #1 syndicated television show. So there you go. We got Angel Studios jumping with its leap of faith in its IPO. We're going to see if its fan-powered model will survive the Wall Street windmill. I hope so. Fewer Americans filed for jobless benefits last week. And again, AP, doom as they always are, says despite signs of slowing labor market. Didn't we just talk about the labor, the overall economy jumping last quarter? I think I did. The U.S. economy expanded a surprising 3.8%, to reiterate that point, in a significant upgrade of the second quarter growth. This is the final revision, and unlike the Biden administration, you can take that number to the bank. Starbucks to close stores, lay off 900 workers as part of a turnaround plan. I bet you money that these are going to be union shops that are going to go first. And we've got, let's see, Trump's workforce purge batters DC's job market. It's going to be even worse if they actually decide to shut down the government. He's looking to get rid of half of the government workers that remain. Wow. Panel in Nevada, the governor didn't purposely break ethics laws in wearing a sheriff's uniform in campaign ads. It just isn't cool. Speaking of cool, though, robot umpires are coming to the MLB. And that's a good thing because we tried ladies this year on August, I believe, 10th. And Jen Powell becomes the first female umpire to work home plate. And, of course, makes a bad call from the beginning. And finally, a bear that was believed to have been hit by a car in near a Florida mall is expected to make a full recovery. And that's a good thing because, they're going to go into hunting season pretty soon. And the bears are going to have a hard enough time. So that bear might get a reprieve, having been, put in care. I guess we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching the 6 Minute Daily show for the day. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And I want to get to the amazing Tender Warrior, 68, gifting not one, not five, but 10. That's right, 10 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Tender Warrior 68. It is much appreciated. To those of you out there that really are trying to understand what we're trying to do now, we're trying to build back up the stores of memberships that we have on the channel. First of all, actually coming up, I believe this next Tuesday after the weekend, we'll be having a watch party, watching one of, either my or Comics Division's favorite movies. So oftentimes we leave that to the audience. Doesn't seem like we did. So we will be watching a movie on Tuesday. We hope you join us. It's usually action, comedy, or a combination of both. Occasionally we get, sword and sandals, and occasionally we get just, straight up action and sci-fi. But it should be a lot of fun. I hope you join us, and members are allowed to join us. That's the whole point of doing them. The watch parties are super fun. They're for just us, and it's a good time. I can host up to 1,000 people in our private space, and we can watch the movie together with no extra software required. On that note, we've got Pinochet helicopter tours. It's good to see you back, my friend. I hope you are feeling better. We need to get rid of inflation, which is a matter of addressing fuel prices. Believe it or not, energy is the core of what drives inflation because it takes transportation to get anything anywhere. That's a massive chunk of why we have the inflation that we do. And we also need to get rid of the high interest, which means getting rid of Powell and the other evil governors that are doing that to us. It's good to see you back, Pinochet. Much appreciated, my friend. And remember, the shutdown versus massive layoffs. I think the Democrats and the powers that be, the evil beings that are the deep state. By the way, I have a clip that's going to be put out on X later today, along with the promotion of the Tuesday show. But those two things are incompatible for the Democrats anyway, and a lot of the rhinos that we're fighting as well. The last super chat in the hopper before we head off to not Midnight's Edge, Magic Morning over on That Park Place Live. I want to say thank you to Roland. They dropped a 20. My goodness, you are generous today, my friend. Where are you every day? He says, I made the 6-minute Gaily. YouTube won't let me say what I want to say. Culture needs to do a 50K body wax. That's not going to happen. As much as you're cheering for it, I think people want to see me with hair. I could do a trust me, bro, and tell you I waxed everything. How would you know? I'm not going to show you. And then the world needs it. Maybe they do. Do it for Charlie. I would do a lot of things for Charlie. In fact, I'm going to be making contact with some folks over there. Do it for the kids. No, that's gross. And do it for the world. What the world needs now is love, not body waxing. And this is a wax strip of peace. No, because I'd be yelling rather loudly. So anyway, I appreciate your overall support, my friend. I just gave you a heart emoji. That's going to have to do. On that note, thank you so much to everybody who contributed to the channel and continues to do so and does generous things like wanting me to body wax, which is weird. We've got, like I said, lots to talk about later today, and decent chance this afternoon. I'm planning for today's afternoon stream to be a how the bologna sausage is made stream, but it's possible we could get a bonus of thanks for your attention to this matter, the podcast. It's quite possible. I got a lot of clips. Anyway, we are out of here. I've got to say, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya. For real. Oh man, Wilton's here.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to Culture Casino yet?
Well, no.
Friggin' A. These guys, I tell ya. Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.